two cybersecurity giants, but only one can keep your digital life truly safe. Which one really delivers? On the left, Norton, the all-in-one digital security powerhouse. And on the right, Trend Micro, offering robust protection with smart tools. Let's skip the buzzwords and dive into what actually matters for your protection. Each category gets scored, and at the end, you'll see which antivirus leads the pack. The final result may surprise you.
Before we get deep into the nitty-gritty stuff, here's a quick look at the categories we'll be comparing: malware and threat protection, performance impact, extra security features, usability, price, parental controls, and finally, device coverage. If you've got a mental checklist for what you want in an antivirus, you'll find it here.
Let's start with the big one: malware and threat protection. First up, Norton. Honestly, it's kind of the gold standard here. Its detection scores are almost perfect, and the real-time defense is just chef's kiss. Now, yeah, I'll admit, sometimes it'll flag stuff it shouldn't, but it's rare. Moving over to Trend Micro, the anti-malware and anti-phishing are actually really solid, and its ransomware blocking definitely deserves some points. But, and here's the kicker, its detection rates just aren't quite at Norton's level. So yeah, Norton takes the crown in this round.
All right, next, let's talk performance, because, who wants their system crawling just to stay safe?
With Norton, the scans are surprisingly efficient. Like, you barely notice it running in the background, unless it's that very first full scan, which can take a hot minute. Trend Micro, though, actually keeps things light most of the time as well. Super low impact unless you decide to do a whole system scan. And then, yeah, it can get a bit more demanding. Still, Norton's optimization is just a step ahead, so it edges out Trend Micro here too.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. Extra security features. Norton just stuffs its suite with useful tools. We're talking built-in VPN with all the major plans, its own firewall, dark web monitoring, which is honestly super handy, plus cloud backup and even webcam protection. Only catch? Some of the fancier stuff is tucked into pricier packages. Switch over to Trend Micro, and you still get a firewall booster, smarter phishing protection, and even crypto mining shields. But, and this is a bit of a letdown, VPN isn't baked in. You gotta pay extra, and there's no full-featured firewall like Norton's. Easy win for Norton here.
Oh, and here's something cool you might not know. Norton was actually one of the first brands to offer dark web monitoring for your personal data. Seriously. They've been ahead of the curve in protecting your info online.
Moving on to usability and interface, here it's a bit of a toss-up. Norton's dashboard,
super clean, modern, you can find everything really easily, but if you're new to this stuff, it might feel a little overwhelming at first. Trend Micro, on the other hand, is the definition of simple. Easy to set up, very straightforward, but the design just isn't as slick. Honestly, both are user-friendly in their own way, so I'm calling this one a tie.
On to the prices. This is where things get spicy.
Norton offers a ton in its basic plans, so you get plenty of bang for your buck. There are lots of big discounts though, fair warning. The renewal prices can sneak up on you. Trend Micro comes in at a lower starting price and is really flexible if you want to add more devices, but you end up paying extra if you want stuff like the VPN or more advanced security. So when you look at how much muscle you're getting for your money, Norton's definitely the better value. How about parental controls and bonus features? Norton comes in swinging with some pretty robust tools for parents, plus perks like a password manager and identity protection. The best features, though, are in the deluxe plan, which is kind of expected. Trend Micro gives you decent parental controls, too, and its secure browser is a nice touch. But again, you only get all the best stuff if you pay for the top-tier version. Norton just covers more overall, so it pulls ahead here.
Last but not least, device and platform coverage.
Norton supports everything: Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, and gives a pretty consistent experience across the board. The Mac and iOS apps don't have quite as many bells and whistles, but they're still solid. With Trend Micro, you also get multi-platform support and the flexibility to choose licenses how you want. A lot of features are designed for Windows though, so it's not totally even across all devices. In the end, they're both versatile, so this one's a draw.
If you look at the head-to-head, category by category, Norton just keeps edging ahead, especially in security, features, and the overall package for the price. It's tough to beat. Trend Micro does give Norton a run for its money in a couple spots, but doesn't quite match the feature list. So what's my take? If you just want the best all-in-one antivirus that checks pretty much every box, security,
privacy, value, Norton's the safe bet for most people in 2025. Trend Micro? Definitely dependable, especially if you want just the basics or a lightweight feel. But once you factor in VPN, firewall, backup, yeah, Norton just brings more to the table.
If you want to stay protected this year, don't wait. Go check out the latest deals from your favorite antivirus provider and snag the coverage that best fits your digital life.